Hello, and how are you all? I'm sure you've missed me loads. Not. So it's the 28th of. Sorry, there's a white van just pulled in my driveway. Hold on a tick. Sorry about that. That was the postman. So yes, it's the 28th of July, and I haven't weighed in for 2 weeks because I was at the caravan. So the last one you'd have seen me was the 7th of July, which I was 11 for, and I had put £3 on that week, which I didn't deserve. So I was at the caravan for just short of 2 weeks and was on plan most of it. I posted most of what I was eating on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, then you'd have seen them. Yeah, so I posted my pictures on there, and a few naughty treats was in there too. We had to treat ourselves to a couple of 99s. So we had two of those, and then we had a almond, like a Magnum kind of thing we got out of Lidl's. Had it one night, and then we had a 99 after that. And we had a McDonald's one night. So apart from that, it was all on plan. And then the last 2 days, breakfasts were fine. The last 2 days, the breakfast was dead on those 2 days. At lunchtime, I went to Bob and Bert's, took the two kids to Bob and Bert's one day because we hadn't really been out anywhere to eat. So we went to Bob and Bert's and had a kids' chicken goujon meal or whatever it's called. So it's quite nice to have it. And then we had a chippy that night after that. So it was a Wednesday night because we came home on Thursday. And on Tuesday we had something naughty. Did we? I can't remember. I know the last 2 nights I was over sins. The Tuesday and the Wednesday night I was over sins. I can't remember what I had on the Tuesday night. But I think we had snacks and stuff in the caravan because we went to Home Bargains and bought loads of yummy things. So that was dead on. Walking wise, I think, well, I've done my 10,000 steps each day, but there's like only 3 of those days that I had walked fast. So I had walked into Port Rush Harbour 3 days. It's just over 3 miles there and back again, so it's not really that far, not what I would normally walk, because the walk that me and my friend usually do is just over 5 miles. So I didn't really do much fast walking, if you know what I mean, but I will always done my 10,000 steps. And apart from that, yeah, it was dead on. I did weigh myself before I went, which was the Saturday after the 7th, so whatever day that was. It was the 12th, which was the Saturday. So I had weighed myself before I went, which wasn't officially, but I had posted it on Instagram, and I was 11 months. So I had lost £3 before I had went, because I was 11.4. So I had lost £3 of it before I went away, which I was happy enough with because I didn't really deserve that £3 gain that week. So say everything else. I had gin one night as well. I had half a bottle of gin. That was the first night we went. That was the Saturday night. So you have to have wee treats on again whenever, especially whenever you're on holiday. You have to have treats. You can't be good all the time on holidays because what's the point? So came back home on the Thursday, straight back at it again, 100%. And we were going to have a Chinese on the Saturday, but we didn't. We are very good. And so which brings me to today. So from the Thursday we came home, and up till now I've been good under since. There was, what day was it? This is Tuesday. It must have been Saturday or Sunday. I put it on my Instagram anyway, that I had finished off with 12.5 sins that day, but then I fancied a wee snack, so I had a packet of those beef puff things, which would have took me to 15.5 sins, is that? But then my great aunt, I would go get her stuff out of Tesco's, whenever you go on Saturday. So she had bought, because they were on offer or something, just after Christmas, I think it was, boxes of dairy milk. So she gave me a box, and my cousin, who also gets her stuff, she gave her a box in as well. So I brought them home, and I know my husband likes them, so I put them on the table and let lemons help themselves. So after I had ended up in 12.5 cents, then I ate the packet of puffs plus 3 of the dairy milks, which I think is 2 or 2.5 cents each, can't remember. So I was well over cents that, well, not well over cents, like 15, like 21 cents, so yeah, quite a bit. So yeah, it was over that. What day was it? It must have been Saturday or Sunday. We'll say Sunday, just to say a day. And then me and my friend went and done our walk, just the over 5 mile, which I had posted the thing on Instagram of the map where we were, and on Saturday and Sunday. And I haven't walked yesterday, and I haven't walked this morning yet, but I am going to walk a mile up, a mile back down again, so I can post this up at my son's house because his Wi-Fi is faster than ours, which I've explained I don't know how many times, but if you're new, you'll not know that. See the things I do for yous. Yes, so I was, whenever I came back home again, I stepped on the scales just to see how things were, and my hair is an absolute mess. It needs washed, but we'll not go there. Yes, so I stepped on the scale this morning, not really knowing what I was going to expect the day, but I'm delighted to say that from the 7th of July, which was 2 weeks ago, because it was 11.4, I'm now 10.13. So the last official weigh day, I have lost 5 pounds since then, so which is 97 pound, which is just 1 pound short of 7 stone. So hopefully I'll get back to my 7 stone next. There's flipping syrup all over this table. My daughter just ate her pancakes. She wanted homemade pancakes this morning, and she put honey over, or it's not even syrup, it's honey and sprinkles, and it's all over that table, and I just stuck my finger in it. Yes, so delighted with that. So I've lost 5 pounds, so I'm now 6 stone 13 pounds. Isn't that right? Yeah. Yes. There is 14. There's 14 pound in the stone. Yeah. My head's way today, and that's after my coffee. Yeah, so 6 stone 13 pound I've lost. So if I lose 1 more pound, then that'll be my 7 stone back on, or back off again. My target is 6.5 stone, so I'm well below my target anyway. But if I can stay about 10, 12, I'll be happy enough. And nothing else much to tell other than that. Tried new things this week. I tried that porridge blend, whatever it's called. I showed you the packet yesterday. Those cookies are really nice. I would make them again. I maybe might put more sweetener in it maybe this time. Not sure, or else. Although I dipped it in my yogurt and it was quite nice with the yogurt, so maybe it's just me being greedy and me wanting a sweet tooth, or just going by other cookies, because the way cookies are really sweet. So yes, I would make those again. The Biscoff muffins. I love Biscoff. The muffins are lovely. I got the recipe, although Tracy Mouse, she makes the lemon curd muffins, but I just use the basis of her muffins, but then I just use the Biscoff spread on top instead of the lemon curd. So the recipe is on her channel, and it's because you use couscous in it. I think it absorbs the moisture more, because whenever I make baked, oh my god, my hair's doing my head in. Whenever I baked oats or pancakes around, they're still very wet inside, and I don't like it. It's like all mushy. But I think whenever you add the couscous, it kind of absorbs the, I'm talking my hands, it absorbs more the moisture, I think, and it dries it out more, which is more like a bun consistency. So I would recommend trying those if you can't. Now, it doesn't matter how long I cook the things for. On low temperatures, high temperatures, longer times and all the rest of it, they still turn out the same. So if you're going to make muffins or anything, I would recommend doing the couscous thing because it's so much nicer. Anything else this weekend or this week? Oh, if you'd have seen my Instagram, you'll already know we booked a holiday for next year. So hopefully the coronavirus has effect off by next year and we get going. So we're going in 330 days. I think, yeah, it is. So we're going to Mallorca. I haven't been to Mallorca before, none of us have. I've travelled more than my husband because my husband never travelled before he met me. We've been in quite a few places now. The last family holiday we went on, Alex was 1. She was 1 in the March and we went in the July. She's now 7. So we haven't been on a family holiday for 6 years now. So what will be 7? Next year it'll be 7 years I haven't been away, so I think they're entitled to a wee holiday. Me and my husband have been away. We've been to Albufeira twice, Rhodes without them. Mummy dearest done the babysitting for whenever we were away. We only were like 4 or 5 days or something, and or the Rhodes went away for a week. Yeah, so me and my husband's been away for a weekend or a couple of days away by ourselves. But for a family holiday, we haven't been away for quite a long time. So the kids are all excited and doing our heads in. They've got their travel outfits sorted, what they're wearing. Alex has already bought her bikini. So fingers crossed we get going. Or else there's going to be a lot of tears in our house. But hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will have settled down by then. And yeah. So plans for next week, just continue what I'm doing now. There won't be what I eat in a day on Saturday or Sunday this week. I'm going to my brother and my sister-in-law. I was going to say stepsister there. My brother and sister-in-law's house. They moved house at the start of this year in a brand new build, 3-story house. So, and it's in the country and stuff. So I can't wait to go and see it. So we're going up for a few drinks on Saturday. So Saturday night will be off plan. Sunday will be, hopefully if I'm not too hungover, it should be okay. So yeah, there won't be what I eat on a Saturday, although I'll probably post my breakfast on Instagram. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, see what I'm eating Saturday morning. Yeah, so it should be good crack, although my brother, he can't drink because he is on that much pain medication. He can't drink, but my sister-in-law can, so we're going to have a good time. So that's that. So hopefully the weather is nice. We might have a wee barbecue or something. Not sure what we're going to have, but hopefully the weather's nice. We can sit outside or something. I think that's it for this week. So if you haven't weighed, good luck. If you have weighed, I hope you got the result you wanted. And if you haven't got the result you wanted, don't be worrying. It'll come off as long as you stick to the plan and do what you're supposed to do. And no more ice cream, mother. My mum hasn't done too well this week. She quite likes the ice cream van. So no more trips to Lansdowne to get your ice cream. And Baldy, who's my stepfather, don't be taking her because she can't walk that far. So it's your fault. So I haven't said stepfather before, so he's my stepdad. But anyway, yeah, so she hasn't done too well this week. So it's not my fault because I've lost. Yeah, so that's really it this week. So I'm going to just continue on, and this is my 72nd weigh-in. And it doesn't actually feel that long ago that I started Slim World, to tell you, doing it at home. I haven't don't go to group. Yeah, so very pleased with it. I haven't. It doesn't seem that long. You know, when I were dads, you're going, flip, I'm never going to lose this weight now. But yes, it did feel like that at the start, but it kept on chipping away and chipping away. And now looking back, it just took me less than a year to get to my target, because I started last March and I hit my target this year in January. So I've lost a bit. I've lost 7 pounds since January, you know, here and there, and put on, put off. But I'm kind of hovering now, so I'm happy enough with that. Yeah, so it, you know, it hasn't really took me that long looking back on it now, and it was the best decision I ever made. I started off by watching Slimming World YouTube videos. That's how I got started. So if I can do it, you can do it. No excuses. Yeah, so just try your best. That's all you can do. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It is free to do so. A lot of people think that you have to pay for it. Not a lot of things in this world is free. So YouTube subscribing is. So if you like to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll get notified whenever I post videos. I do a daily video on what I eat, and then every Tuesday you get to see this mug. Aren't you lucky? Yeah, so that is it for this week. As I say, good luck with your weigh-ins if you haven't weighed in already. And as I say, if you have already weighed in, I really hope that you have got the result that you deserve. And if you haven't, don't be worrying. There's always next week. And just keep chipping away at that, and you'll get to where you want to be. So that is that for this week. I can already speak. So I'm now going to put my washing out, because the sun has actually came out today, because yesterday, was it yesterday? No, it wasn't. It was Monday or Sunday. It rained all bloody day. It was like winter. Where the hell did our summer go? There's near July away, and I think we've had about 3 or 4 nice days. So I'm now going to hang my washing out, walk up the road to my son's house to upload this video, and go to the shop to get more eggs, because there's only 3 eggs left. And that's about it from me. So I'll see you. Well, you'll hear what I'm posting later on, because I do my what I eat in days separate from weigh-in update. So you'll see my video later on with what I've ate today, and you'll see this mug next Tuesday. So I'll see you then. Bye.